Good morning, everybody. It is August 22nd, 2024. It is 10:43 in the morning. Okay, so what I've got for you for this video is some more of Chapter 7, Understanding Symbolism. I forgot where I left off. Okay, I think it's tools for dream interpretation. Okay, that's what this section's called, tools for dream interpretation. Simply by journaling, asking yourself the right questions, and remembering details of the dream before they are forgotten, you will have most of what you need to interpret dreams. The following steps will help you lay out the framework of your dream to help clarify its meaning. 1. Keep it simple. I always encourage my dream interpretation students to keep it simple. To start with, we must try to reduce every dream and vision to its simplest form and use that as a foundation on which to build. Therefore, when you write your dream, try to make it simple and try to keep the main thing the main thing. Sometimes dreams have a lot of detail, but much of the detail is not necessary in dream interpretation. In fact, too many details will muddy the interpretation. 2. Consider the context. We need to prayerfully consider the context of the dream. Determine what the dream is mainly about. Once you have finalized its content, you will be able to discern which direction is required for interpretation. This is important because words and images can have several different meanings. The lion, for example, is used symbolically in the Bible in different ways. Jesus is referred to as the Lion of the tribe of Judah in Revelation 5, verse 5. When the context of a dream points in this direction, you should consider the attributes of royalty, strength, kingship, courage, and boldness, because you are created in His image. Perhaps God is reminding you that you have these same qualities. See Revelation chapter 5, verse 5, Judges chapter 14, verse 18, 2 Samuel chapter 1, verse 23, 17, and 10, Genesis chapter 49, verse 9, Numbers chapter 24, verse 9, Hosea chapter 13, verse 8. That would be an awesome dream. On the other hand, a lion can represent an evil person or demonic assignment. In 1 Peter chapter 5, verse 8, New King James Version, Peter describes the devil as a roaring lion, seeking whom he may devour. If in a dream the lion appears to be evil, one might interpret it as a time to be vigilant and on the lookout for a demonic attack. The overall context will help you determine which way to pray. 3. Determine if a dream is reoccurring. We discussed reoccurring themes in dreams earlier, but allow me to elaborate on both repeated dreams and reoccurring dreams. A repeated dream is given for several reasons. In previous interpretations, you missed a particular divine insight. You misunderstood the message within the dream, okay? You had an improper response to the dream. Okay. Dreams that reoccur are repeated more than twice over a period of time. This often indicates an issue that needs to be resolved. You are harboring unforgiveness towards someone. There are unhealed hurts or wounds from your past. Strongholds need to be dealt with and pulled down. Generational strongholds of iniquity, poverty, infirmity, etc., need to be revealed and pulled down. You have an ongoing misunderstanding or partial understanding from a message given in a particular dream. You had an improper response to your previous dreams. Okay. Sometimes you may have the same dream multiple times in the same night. You will often notice that it is actually the same dream in a different format. This means there are several ways to look at the context, but all have the same conclusion. If you have repetitive dreams, continue to look for a central theme or a common thread when seeking interpretation. Once a repetitive dream is properly acted on, you will probably notice the dream will discontinue. This is a good sign that you have heard from the Lord and you have yielded yourself to his directives. 4. Evaluate the full picture. You must take some time to evaluate the full picture. This is key in dream interpretation. Ask yourself, am I the main person in the dream, or am I observing? If you are observing in the overall setting, most likely the dream is not primarily about you. It is probably about someone else or even another place or event. If you are an observer, then you are witnessing an occurrence that God desires a witness for. You must think this a little odd if you have never been told to examine your dreams this way. This is because we have thought that all dreams are primarily about us. This is not so. God shows us things concerning others at times. I feel this is healthy, as we are to pray for each other and not be overly self-focused and introspective. In several scriptures, God teaches us about the need for 2 or 3 witnesses. One is in Matthew chapter 18, verse 16, which instructs us to take 2 or 3 witnesses when approaching someone who needs truth spoken, but refuses to hear. In a case like this, you may be a witness and called to pray and or intercede for someone God is trying to reach. Another scripture is Matthew chapter 18, verse 20, in which Jesus describes the power of agreement. He states that whenever 2 or 3 are gathered together in his name, he is in their midst. Therefore, in your dream, you may be a witness called to agree with someone being revealed in the dream. That is exciting. You are being used to witness and agree with the will of God in a dream. 5. Determine your role. If you are not merely observing, are you a participant in the dream? Your participation may reflect your love, concern, and desire to be a part of a person's life who is in the dream. If so, that could be a prayer assignment. If you are still not the main focus, however, the dream is most likely not about you. 6. Determine the focus. Are you the main focus in the dream? Are all the people in the dream talking to you, centered on your needs and focused on you? If so, try to recall where you were in the dream. A kitchen, a bedroom, outside in a garden, in the bathroom. These will help determine the message in the dream. 7. Pay attention to emotions. I cannot say this enough. Try to recall your thoughts, feelings, and emotions in the dream. Were you fearful, happy, remorseful? You will need to make note of emotions such as anger, resentment, and or emotional pain. Did you talk in the dream? And if so, what words were exchanged? Did you awake from the dream with dread and fear or joy and excitement? God will often highlight a particular emotion so that it can be addressed. You will know by your discernment and intuition what the most important emotions are. So do not worry or fret over it. The Lord knows how to redirect us if our interpretations are not correct. Okay, so that's all I've got for you for this video. If you like this content, like this video, feel free to comment below. Share this with somebody that you think might need it. And don't forget to go out there and rainbow it. Fill the world with love, peace, joy, charity, all the good fruits of the Spirit. Thank you, and have a good night, a good day, a good evening, depending on what time you're watching this.